Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me. Welcome back.
Hey, Jonathan.
It's the Sit Down Guy. I'm Easy. We back at it again. Shout out to all my Haitians. You know I'm Haitian, so I got to do it. May is Haitian flag and Haitian Heritage Month, so about to get right. Michael Brun in the building.
What's going on? How you doing, bro?
I can't complain. He's got a project called Fummy. It's not Fammy. I heard my manager say Fammy. It's Fummy. It's Creole for family. So talk to me about this project. What's up?
Yo, it's been a long time coming. I've been working on this for like 2-3 years now, and I'm Haitian Guyanese, born in Port-au-Prince, lived there until I was 16.
Wow.
So I grew up with like all these different influences and came to the States as a
Culture shock.
Crazy culture. I went to Indiana, bro.
Oh wow! You went from
so
Haiti to Indiana. Jesus Christ!
I'd never like seen snow and shit. Like it was like a huge flip to the lifestyle of being in Haiti.
Okay, so let me ask this question because again, I'm Haitian. I grew up here. I was born here, so I didn't have that experience. So like, your first time coming to America, because you had to have seen it on TV.
Yeah. So I before that point, like I'd been to Miami. That was like the one other city that I'd been in the U.S. and it was, but it was always like visits, like it was like vacation. Yeah. But Indiana, I was military school in Indiana.
They sent you to military school?
Yeah, it was. The funny thing is, it was like a mutual decision. Like I actually felt like, because I wanted to be a doctor. I was like pre-med in college.
See, okay, hold on.
Yeah, all right, we could.
He didn't want to be a doctor. They forced him to be a doctor. Okay, in Haitian culture, it's doctor or lawyer. That's it. And if you don't become one of them, you're probably a taxi cab driver. Shout out to my Haitians. I know the truth. It's legal, leglis, lakai. Am I lying?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Thank you. So go ahead. Now you're in military school.
Yeah, so I went to military school 2 years, and to be honest, like I now in retrospect, I really appreciate it because it gave me a lot of discipline for what I ended up doing. Because I had no idea I was gonna do music. Like my entire childhood, I thought I was gonna be doctor, pediatrician. I was planning to go back to Haiti to be a pediatrician. Like I volunteered at hospitals and stuff. Like that was like my life.
Music
journey.
Stole a good person from us. Another one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I gotta say though, yo, it honestly gave me an opportunity to continue to be vocal about things that are important in Haiti through the platform of music. So even through that crazy career shift, like I was planning to be doctor until I was like 18, 19, and that's when music really took over. And I can now say like I've worked on so many projects over the last years, like
from Calvin Harris, Alicia Keys,
all kinds of incredible things like in music, like
wow,
J Balvin, Ed Sheeran, Maxwell,
damn,
like a bunch of really cool stuff coming that people don't even know about. And yeah, I've been able to use the platform for projects in Haiti and like philanthropy.
What caused the shift? Like, how did it happen? You didn't just all of a sudden today I'm a great singer. Hello.
No,
that doesn't happen.
No, it was so again, another thing in retrospect, my dad actually had a group called Scandal, a Haitian group.
Scandal,
yeah, so that's like
scandalous.
They were making compa fusion, which now makes sense, like all the fusion stuff that I work on in my music. But we had a studio, we had a small studio in the house, and we had a piano, and I eventually I learned to play guitar, and like I started writing songs like as a hobby. It was always as a hobby. Like I never thought I was gonna do it as a career. And
all Haitians got a guitar, man.
You know that.
Every Haitian got a little guitar,
sing,
son.
Every Haitian can sing.
Man.
It's like it's a whole thing. So the production, like I really started producing, like around like 12, 13, and DJing too. So like that was.
So you're all encompassing.
I worked across everything. Yeah, I tried to.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, but the thing is, Haitians are hard workers. So if he was gonna master something, he mastered it all. I get it. So now talk to me about after boarding school, you're now into music. When did you get your big break, and where were you in your life when that happened?
I feel like there were a couple. So the very, very first thing that happened was while I was in college, I was posting like these bootleg remixes online on SoundCloud. And one day I woke up and one of them went viral. One went like super viral. Ended up getting a bunch of label offers and like artist offers and stuff. And came to New York for the first time actually. And it was through that, like I was able to work with a lot of different artists. And I think that's actually, I met Maxwell really, really early in my career because of a gig that I had in New York one day. And he was just there. And he's like, yo, I heard you were Haitian.
Yeah,
And
Maxwell's Haitian
he's
too, yeah.
half Haitian. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's half Haitian. So it was like that. Those kinds of things just happened. So that was like the first big break, and I would say the second one that was like really crazy was one day I was actually in Times Square, and a lot of people you wouldn't realize I'm Haitian because I'm half Guyanese
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, my dad is like African French, and then my mom is Chinese Indian. Like there's a lot of mixes. So like one day I just went to Times Square and I had a Haitian flag with me because I was doing this show. I was about to release a song, and I just took a picture with the Haitian flag, and then that like in 24 hours I think it got 1 million views, that photo, and it just people were like they were like, yo, I'm also Haitian, and I'm like Vietnamese Haitian.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like people were telling all their different stories like all around the world, and
Haitian men swinging that dick everywhere. Shit. What you mean? That's what we do. Sorry. What? What? He knows what I'm talking about? Okay, all right, sorry. Maybe it was a little too vulgar. Okay, so talk to me. Let's get up to speed. So now you've got Fummy. Where does Fummy live in the headspace for you right now?
so these last few years, like the last 4 or 5 years, I worked on a lot of production. One of the big projects that I actually did was with J Balvin. So worked on his album Colores. That won a Latin Grammy, which is crazy.
So you're a Grammy Award winner.
Because of that, yeah,
Look at that shit.
Latin Grammy Award winner, and we did a World Cup song together. He became a really close friend, and through that, also like at the same time, I was working with as many global artists as I possibly could. So like Mr. Easy was another artist that I became really close friends with, and worked on his project, and different groups like all around the world and different genres. And the whole idea was throughout that process, I realized I'm using so much of what I learned growing up in Haiti. And if you know anything about Haitian music, it's very diverse.
Very.
We have songs that are compa, but we also have songs that are rara, that's like very percussive and like traditional West African. And then we have like certain songs that are like tubadu, sound like Cuban music too, and it sounds like Puerto Rican music. And it's like there's a lot of influences between Latin America, Africa, the Caribbean. And yeah, as I was working with all these different people with different languages, cultures, I just realized like we're all just like so
Pretty
similar.
much the same.
You know what I'm saying? Like we all eat plantain.
Yes,
you know?
that's a fact.
We all eat rice and beans.
You
like,
need some rice, some bun on, you know what I
that's
mean?
what it is. So like it's like I realized it with the food. I realized it with the music and the sounds and the influences, and I wanted this project to really reflect that. And actually, even with famille, with the word, so you had explained that, right? Like famille in Creole is family. But then I also know, like, in almost every language I've learned, there's like a version of family that sounds like family. And that was the idea behind the project, was to have like something that still reflected Haiti and that still felt Creole, but at the same time was like this new thing that anybody could relate to. And so I've worked this project, like, it's cross-cultural. There's so many different people from every part of the world on it. I cannot wait for everyone to hear.
When's
So
it drop?
It's gonna drop soon. I can't say the date yet.
Ha,
because
they always tell them to me and never give me what I need.
I know. But we dropped 2 songs so far. We dropped Clueless with Oxlade. He's like, in my opinion, he's like one of the greatest artists out of Nigeria. And then the second song that I dropped was Charge It with Masego, Jazzy, and Baker.
Oh, you are definitely international for it.
Yeah. It's like super international. And what I love about the project is that for the artists on it, it's unexpected. So like some of these songs, you would never hear them do a song like this in this context. And even like I have a compas song that I'm gonna drop very soon. And when you hear who's on the compas song and you hear how the flows are, and like it's like I wanted to do some like completely new, completely fresh ideas that really feel authentic to all our cultures, but take it to like a completely different place.
Now I'm excited to hear it, and now I want to hear it because I feel like it's a different type of music that I haven't heard, and I'm interested to hear. Haitians out here winning, man. Damn, I love it.
They are.
So anything else? Did I miss anything? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I mean,
say, we could talk about what's going on in Haiti right now.
Yeah, we could do that, and also I would say like on the music side, like the block party. I've been doing this event called Bayo for the last 7 years. Bayo started, first of all, in Creole that means to give. It's Bayo. It's like two different words, and it started it in Port-au-Prince and in Jacmel, and it was like these pop-up events that I was doing with like different artists. It was very small. It was like 50, 60 people. Brought it to the States, and now we're doing Summer Stage in Central Park, which is insane. It's like
what?
More than 5,000 people on July 22nd. Last year I did Pier 17, had like 15 different Haitian artists from Haiti, all these different genres, but then also brought out like friends and surprise guests. So I had like Wyclef came out.
Yo, I need to be a part.
You need to come. Of course,
I need all parts of this.
Yo, it's honestly like I think that event is like the live version of the album. So it weaves together all the different genres in Haiti. We have a Rara band and like Kwampa artists and
that Gouyad, like, man. And listen,
yo, exactly the Gouyad and generations too. Like I had in the past, like I had Tabu Kwambo. We're like one of the most iconic Haitian groups ever, and then I had J Balvin and like Major Lazer and Mr. Easy, but then Baki and Nika and J Perry. So it's like
there's a little something for everybody,
and it's to me that's like with the same thing with the project, right? Like I want people to experience the Haiti that's like the best version of it, you know, like the version that makes you wish you were Haitian if you're not Haitian, and to be proud of Haitian if you are Haitian. So like, that's what it's all about.
I remember the very first time going to Haiti, and it was the worst traveling from the airport overall through the mountains all the way back to the hood. And then when we finally got there and I'm looking through everything, I'm like, damn, you could tell this place was beautiful.
Yeah.
You could like, even through all the destruction, you could tell this place was gorgeous. Like the blue water, the sand, like, gives me chills, man. And it hurts me that I know a lot of Haitians that don't want to go back because of the conditions of what Haiti is now.
Yeah.
I just wish better for my country, man.
Yeah, it's honestly like it's a motivator, and I think a big part of what I'm doing now is really realizing that the opportunity as a Haitian artist born in Haiti to be at this stage in my career and to get to work with the artists I've had a chance to work with. Like I produced multi-platinum records now, like with the Grammy, like all these different things that have happened that like have changed my life in a lot of ways. And I think it can't stop here. Like I want to see so many more artists from the country thrive. And I think the artists have such a big responsibility because a lot of times it's the voice of what's happening in the country.
Yeah.
And so I make it a point, and I know a lot of the other people that I work with too from Haiti, like make it a point to show the reality of the country, but also the positivity of the country, right? Because for things to change, you need to know like this is something that's going wrong, but at the same time, you know how rich the culture is, you know how iconic the country and the history is to like this entire region of the world, right? Like so much of what exists now in music, even like blues and R&B and all these different genres, like you can trace it back to Haiti. And I think that's like the overall mission, is knowing the country's going through so much and knowing it's a responsibility, right? Like the position that you're in right now, like you're shouting out Haiti in such a big way. And there's so many different people that I've met across industries, not just even in music, like in film and in fashion and like as doctors, and like they're so proud to be Haitian.
Yeah, it's on my arms. It doesn't leave me.
But that's that thing. It's so crazy because like I've never met another people that are so proud of who they are in a way where like you will make sure that you're gonna put on for the country and for the culture, and like that to me is resilience at a level that like nobody can stop. So like the success stories, we have to amplify those stories, because it's like I notice kids looking at what's happening with different people across, like Naomi Osaka, or like all these different big wins that we have, Kate Trinata, D-Mile, even like Maxwell and Clef, and like all these amazing iconic people, right? And what they've done, they're looking at that and they're like, yo, I can be that one day. You know, like I can do the same.
He looks like me. He came from that.
Exactly. Yeah,
absolutely. Michael, this is our first time meeting, but I love you, man.
I love you,
man. I just the energy, the vibe, fact that you're Haitian. I love you, bro. I wish nothing but the best for you and everything you're doing, man.
Thank you so much.
Let them know how to follow you, how to stream the music, and be a part of everything you're doing.
So everything is at Michael Brun, Brun, and there's so much music coming up. There's so many surprises coming up. These shows are crazy. If you're in New York or in Montreal, you need to come through for the shows in July 22nd in New York, July 7th in Montreal. And I promise you, with the music, if you have never heard of me before, if this is the first time that you're hearing of me, when you hear what this project is about, I think you're gonna become a fan. So thank you for the spotlight, and appreciate it.
Oh no, I got you. I'm bringing my wife. We gonna Gouyad all night, baby. Okay, that's Michael Brun. It's the sit down, and we out. Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.